Hi, this is Lara from astrolada.com with your October 2019 videos, and I have great news for you. The astrological cosmic weather will be sunny. It will be like a breath of fresh air. All the planets are moving forward, which means that we can move ahead with our lives and goals and plans. We'll be very productive as well. We'll be very initiative because the Libra season is season of action. And because there are no retrograde planets this month, it means that things go according to our expectations. We don't get frustrated because of delays, because of obstacles. We don't have to think of plan B and C. So move ahead with confidence and positivity. The star will support you. And even some of you might have difficult personal transits because everyone has a horoscope that no one else in the world has. And you can check what your personal transits will be like from my birth chart, from my birth transit calendar, basically, which is for free. And here you can see how it looks from astrolada.com, and you can see all those transits are specifically for me. No one else in the world has them at the same time with me. And if you happen to see a difficult transit, here they have explanations, for example, like this one, and it's more complex, it's more difficult. Still don't worry, because overall, the astrological weather that I'm talking about in those videos will be so positive that it will basically, the outer circumstances will support you, will help you overcome whatever difficulty it is in your personal horoscope. And this is a season of love and relationships as well in October. It will be very much focused on relationships, on others, on bonding with others, because this is Libra season after all. And because of that, me and Natalia are making a webinar, two-part webinar in 2 days on love and sex. Natalia will focus on the practical side, on how to bond sexually with the different signs. I will focus on the love aspect of it. It's for beginners or advanced people. I'll give you my deep insights. What does each sign want? What does each sign love? How to be loved? The love languages of the different signs and the positions that show those love languages. So do join us towards the end of October sometime. And also, there's still open places for Bali with me and Natalia. Very, very boutique retreat. Now it's open also for men. It's webinar to focus on giving birth to your goddess, inner goddess, and God or inner God. And I'll work specifically with each person on their personal horoscope, and Natalia will work individually with each person and each woman or man on their issues. So that's very tailor-made. All right, so let's dig into the October horoscopes. Cancer, October 2019, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, whichever you are. Always check first the rising, then the Sun, the Moon. Well, let's see where the biggest activity will be for you this October, because the two masculine planets of action, of initiative, they're together in the same sign, which means that you'll be using a lot of energy there. You'll be using a lot of your willpower to deal with matters regarding your fourth house, because they'll be in Libra. Libra is the fourth house. So what is this month going to be? For some of you, it might be fixing something around the house, where you physically have to do something, or the garden, on the house. And Mars wants to fix problems as always. And Mars is very physical as well, and the Sun takes executive decisions and is very original. So you can initiate some new beginnings, some new changes, very proactive in the sign of Libra to take action in regards to your home, property, place of living with family. I would advise you to be physically active with your family if you can. Otherwise, this martial fiery energy, and the solar energy is also fiery, it can escalate into arguments with family, into kind of a clash of willpower there. And a kind of restlessness, like you can't sit still, because the fourth house is the house of rest and peace and home. So you'll be at home and you're like you have thorns in your pants. You just feel like you want to do something. You might move furniture around, fix something around, change things. Otherwise, this can escalate, and you can fight with mother, father, children, whatever. It can, especially first people that are close to you, loved ones, extended family, can be pressing your buttons a bit more this month, but it's nothing that turns into a huge crisis. It's something temporary that will be resolved. Especially most stressful it can be towards the end of the month, when Mars, the last week of the month of October, when Mars is making square with Saturn. So it can create problems into family matters, can create some tension in regards to your marriage and relationship, and in regards to your partnership, because the planets from the 4th and the 7th are making a difficult aspect. So it can play out that the partner, that the family, too many family activities or whatever, or your family is putting pressure on something to do with your relationship, or that your spouse is having some tension with your parents, or that you have to do something that requires exertion with your partner, Saturn and Mars together, something that we really need to mobilize our strength towards the end of the month, and our resources, and be more patient and enduring, because they can be provocations basically in our personal relationships and private life at home. And we have to overcome it, or maybe do something. These two planets in a mutual reception, which means that they're trying to work together despite the challenges, and that they're trying to help each other. So it might be a fantastic time to do some more demanding project with a partner that requires more of your efforts. Otherwise, just be careful that there might be a bit more tensions towards with family, personal life, and relationship the last month, but it's for good. It requires you to work a bit harder to overcome it and to fix it. Also, the 4th house is to move, to change something in your, we talked about that, but some of you might initiate not only changes at home, but like to move, for example. Or you can notice that your mother is the 4th house, is initiating something new in her life, or that you have to be more involved with the family, active help in some way, move things, fix things. It's funny, my husband is Cancer, and towards the end of the month, we're moving back to the States. So it means he has to put a lot of energy to move, and to, with the home, will be very active with the children as well. So it's kind of already working out like that. But then you have also 2 beautiful planets in the 5th house, Cancer. And the 5th house is the house of love, first of all. So Venus and Mercury, whenever they join together, and they will be together the whole big part of October, basically, in your 5th house, in the sign of Scorpio, which means that matters regarding love will be a source of pleasure and joy. So if you haven't had time to enjoy yourself with your wife, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, now this will change. Now we'll have some good moments, this fun time for dating, some beautiful conversations that feel pleasant in pleasant company, some very enjoyable. Venus is something beautiful, tasty, enjoyable. Maybe you can visit like a good hotel, go on a small holiday that is more romantic, and enjoy it together. So try and do that in October, or even if you don't try, opportunities for that can appear to improve your love life. Or if you're single, you can, a date can appear for you. Mercury and Venus are not initiative planets, so it's not like you will initiate that. It's almost like this good thing will find you, like someone will invite you on a date, or your partner will say, let's go and do something. It will happen easy, without obstacles. You would overcome, without difficulties. 5th house is also the house just to enjoy yourself. So opportunity to enjoy yourself will appear without you striving for them, without you trying to arrange them. If you're planning parties, they'll go perfect. If you are invited to parties, go, you have fun, you feel enjoyable there. You'd have some good, interesting conversations, even opportunities for love, romantic love. If you're single, will appear to meet someone in a place of fun and enjoyment. And that person will very likely be Mercurial, Venusian in nature, intelligent, talkative, interesting, and attractive as well. And kind of Scorpionic, because it's a sign of Scorpio, intense sexual attraction. If you're already in a relationship, some kind of good dates can rekindle or create more fun and closeness between you and your partner, or because you're enjoying each other together, more romantic feelings towards each other. 5th house on Venus and Mercury is also your children. So your children can be sweet and lovely, can be some good opportunities can appear in their life. If they've been having some problem, it can be healed, or it can improve currently. The relationship with the child can improve as well. And 5th house is also hobbies, creative activities. Some of you might feel very inspired, because Venus with Mercury is also a combination for artistic inspiration, because Mercury is skill and craft, and Venus is harmony and beauty. So when you combine those, people that are in any kind of creative activities that require either intellectual or artistic skills and sense of beauty and harmony will be having a very good month. Or if your career is, for example, connected to fashion, to music, to entertainment, to beauty, anything glamorous, which is the fifth house, or if you're going to go to any event that are like that, perfect time. If you're a writer, speaker, someone who has to appear in front of the public, now Mercury and Venus give you very good, when they're in the fifth house, in a combination, they give you smooth talking, ability to win others through good communication and kind of beautiful words as well, beautiful presentation. If you have to make a presentation where you're the center of attention, where you're presenting some original idea of yours, fantastic month, because you'll be able to express it correctly. You'll be able to wrap it in a beautiful form. If you're doing anything creative that you have to use your own original thought, you'd notice beautiful, harmonious ideas and things happening smoothly and going very well there. There you go, Cancer. That's, so romantic and personal life is quite busy, a bit hectic. You might be emotionally a bit more stressed because of Mars in the fourth house, and you can feel like your buttons are being pressed as well, especially towards the end of the month. Mars squaring Saturn, there can be some clash, especially in the relationships with the partner, committed partner or business partner or a client, some obstacle that you have to overcome. But when you overcome it, it's only a few days and you will overcome it and have something, finally a productive result. So this is my horoscope for you. And if you'd like to attend, which is 30% off our webinar with Natalia, 2-day webinar, I focus on love and the love languages of the signs. And you can know no astrology, don't worry, I will walk you through that. Or you can be very advanced, you'll just hear my and Natalia's output on the 12 signs and more than the 12 signs, the signatures of love and sexual compatibility. So thank you so much. And I will see you next month, Cancers. Enjoy this month.